Hey guys, so this is my candy cane inspired look. I did this look about 5 years ago. I'll show you guys a picture. I just was trying to recreate it. See if I did any better than 5 years ago. So I'm going to show you guys the picture. That was me. I was blonde. Yeah, and I did only the eyebrow thing, and I did it with eyeshadow, so I just wanted to test my skills. I'm wearing the same exact hat from this look. Yeah, so I'm pretty impressed with my ability to do this. Anyways, I really love the lips in this look because lips, I do not do good with lips. I can't stand doing lips. I don't ever do tutorials on lips because my lips drive me nuts. But I hope you guys enjoy this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Holidays from my family to yours. Mwah! Okay, to start off this look, I'm using a sunscreen stick that's usually for your face to stop you from getting sunburned. I'm using it on my eyebrows because I find it's easier than using the glue stick, and it's easier to remove and you don't lose eyebrow hairs. I also like it because it's a very waxy consistency. It's way better than using Vaseline because Vaseline's consistency is too mushy and hard to lock down. So with this one, I find it a lot easier. I also set this look, I also set this, the wax sunscreen that I'm using to cover my eyebrows with a translucent powder to lock it in as well, just in case. Then I go in with a foundation of any kind. You can go in with any kind, of course, whatever matches your skin tone to the best. And then I also set that foundation with a translucent powder. This way it locks in the foundation once again. Then after that, I just repeat the process till it blends out enough that you can't see my eyebrows. This I find is a very crucial step, especially if you plan on drawing over your eyebrows, under your eyebrows, anywhere near your eyebrows. If you're touching your eyebrows, it's best just to lock everything in and make sure it's not moving. Okay, like always, I went ahead and I did the one side already. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other side. Now, similar to drawing in your eyebrows, this is the same exact process, if not harder. I'm using a water-based face paint. I'm trying to get the exact size of the other candy cane on this side of my face, which is easier said than done. Took me quite a while. I took all that time to work on them and make them look as perfect as possible, and voila, they still look not the same at all. But moving on, I'll get over it. You guys can get over it. It's not a big deal. Nothing is symmetrical on your face. So now I'm beginning the design on the candy cane. This I was focused on more than anything because in my original look that I did back in 2010, it was like crappy, drawn on with, I think, a lip liner pencil. So I wanted to make this one a lot better, a lot more detailed. So I went in with a small, this is the paintbrush that I'm using, and I'm using also the water-based red paint, the water-based face paint to create these lines on an angle. I don't want to, and I'm creating lines from small to thick to give it that candy cane look. They're not symmetrical lines going straight down, like thin lines going straight down, because then it wouldn't look real. So I created them on an angle, and from going very, very skinny up top to very thick at the bottom, almost like a sideways triangle kind of thing. And I did that all the way around until you got to the edge. During the process of this, I realized that when I first started out, my lines looked very light pink, and now they're dark pink. It's only because I didn't have that much face paint on them. So I just redipped it, and then I went over the lines. Now I'm going in with a cream white makeup just to cover my eyebrow right there because you can see it showing. And I'm going to blend it down. I'm using the other end of my brush, by the way, because it's thinner than my fingers. And I'm going to blend it down, and I'm going to add more to the base of my lid and blend it upwards towards the candy cane, just to give me a base for the color that I'm going to use next. Using my Urban Decay palette, I am taking this shimmery goldish color, and I am just placing it on my lid and blending it up and out. I didn't put too much thought into the eye area because I didn't want it to take away from the candy cane look. So I tried to make it as nude as possible, as less colorful as possible. So I tried to go with a shimmery, just like, I don't even know what the color to call that, like a gold / brown, because it's not nearly as bright. And I blended it up, I blended it around. You could do it. You could do it. You have to think with your head. Okay?
But it's a circle.
It's fine. Use your creativity. That's why mommy gave it to you. Come up with something. You could do it. Who cares if it's a circle? I don't care if it was a triangle. You could do it. I know you can. Listen to Grandpa. He said you could do it. Using black face paint, I'm now going in and going around the candy cane. This is optional. Personally, I felt like the candy cane didn't really stick out as much as I would like it to, so I wanted to go in with a black to make it pop more. My candy cane brows are popping. Now that they are popping, I'm going in with the same paints, and I'm gonna make a cat eye using that black face paint. I found it easier to apply just because using the paintbrush, it was further away and easier for me to have control than when I'm putting my whole entire hand on my face and trying to keep my hands steady. I also applied some fake eyelashes. Next, I'm going in with a white cream, and I'm going right underneath my eye with it, and I'm blending it out and blending it in this way. Well, I just contradicted myself, but you know what I mean. I blended it and to make me look more awake, in a sense. And then I went ahead and I added some blush with my finger as well. I know this is totally not sanitary. Do not use, if you're going to do makeup on yourself, that's fine, but on a client, I always use brushes. It's so not professional to be like, here, let me use my fingers on your face. It's gross. So, just a little side note, always use brushes on clients, but since it's your face and you're working on your face, you can use your fingers. Stare deep into my eyes. I realized after a few minutes of putting the white paint on my lips, I realized that I wasn't even on camera. My lips weren't even on camera, my eyes were. So what I'm doing is I'm applying a white cream, the white face paint to my lips, which was so hard and it tickled and it was tough. Like I always do, I went ahead and I did the bottom already, and I'm using the green face paint. As you can see there, this is my first time doing lips ever on camera because I kind of don't ever. I a little bit overdrawn my lips just to see the effect, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend doing it for this look just because it looks very strange. I ended up wiping it from my bottom lip a little bit from underneath because I've never overdrawn my lips ever before. I've never even thought about doing it. Since I was doing this look, I was like, hey, what the hell? Let me try it, something new. And whatever, it's a dramatic, weird look, so I won't look too strange, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went ahead and I overdrew my lips a little bit with white. And then I went in with green, using the same technique for the candy cane at the top, going from thick to thin, or I think from the bottom I went thick, and then up to the top I went thin, so they look like little sideways triangles in a sense, just to give it that effect. And of course, again, with the horrible camera footage, I didn't realize that my lips were under the camera. It was like stupid. I couldn't figure it out. So I do apologize for that. Well guys, this completes my candy cane inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was something different. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram, Kit Kat Creations. I'm also on Facebook fan page, Kit Kat, or I think it's under Kitty Cat Creations. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.